I want to say thank you for coming in today. Just want to let you know that everything that is being said in this room is confidential and will not leave this room. With the exception that you are a danger to yourself or others, then I will have to notify whoever it is appropriate to. So, what brings you guys in today?
Well, we're happy with our marriage, but we feel like there are some things that can't.
Okay. So what are go ahead. Sorry.
I think I'm sorry, but I think communication is what we're having issues with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give me an example of where you're having trouble communicating.
I think we've always had issues with communication, but have been, let's see, more visible, I guess, or yeah, more visible when it comes to our dogs lately.
Okay.
We're having some issues where we have 3 dogs. 2 are older, and then we have a puppy that's requiring a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, Michael is working full time, and I am not working right now. So I seem to be doing a lot of the responsibilities of training the puppy, and then everyday sort of things like picking up after the dog waste in the backyard.
Okay.
Feeding them, and anything that pertains to cleaning, like after them. And so we're having some communication issues there where I feel like I'm needing to sort of prompt him to, like, hey, can you help me with this today, like picking up poops, or do you go with me to walk the puppy or whatever? And it seems like sometimes I feel like if I say it once, it should be enough.
Right.
And then I'm frustrated, so then it comes off as bitchy, and then I feel frustrated because then he like doesn't respond well to when I'm in that tone of voice.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm not going to disagree that it comes off as bitchy. If she wants to say that, I'm going to agree. I'm going to have to agree.
Okay.
But, I do take care of a lot of responsibilities around the house, and I think prompting me to get something done is the least of the worry. If I just need to be prompted and I get it done, then so be it.
Okay. Okay. So it sounds like, Michelle, you don't want to prompt, but with you, Michael, it's like you're okay with being prompted because it's a reminder, and then it's easier to get it done, right?
Well, we're 2 different people, so we have 2 different trains of thoughts. So
Yeah.
And I ask her, I am totally fine with prompting.
Right.
Even if it's a repetitive task.
Right.
So I don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay. So is there, have you guys tried something else to try to like alter the situation, try to better the situation? Is there something else you have tried other than maybe the prompting?
No, we have not really tried anything else.
Okay. Okay. So let's say that I'm gonna ask you, like, it's basically called the miracle question. So if you can go to sleep tonight, wake up in the morning, and the problem were fixed, what would it look like?
I have a servant picking up after my dogs.
Okay.
Well, that's not even an option because, like, it's not just picking up after them, it's walking them. It's having the training involved, especially with the puppy. And you can't just have somebody else do it for you.
Right.
We should just let our dogs be dogs. And you put a lot of pressure on yourself
What do you mean by let them be dogs? What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't think that we need to stress ourselves out in order to have dogs that we adopted at an older age try to act a certain way.
Okay.
If they're good dogs, they're good dogs. I don't think we need to worry about trying to make them act a certain way that we think is ideal.
Okay.
And he's talking about me there. Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, I'm happy with the dogs.
Yeah, I understand, but when you say we, you're really saying me. Like, I'm the one that stresses out about them. And I should just let them roam around in the back, even though a lot of science says that they should, like humans, get regular exercise and have like a purpose, and so that's where I come from. So I think,
Okay.
yeah, as a kid, communication is an issue.
Okay. So Michael, you think that the dogs kind of should just do like live freely and just be in the backyard and enjoy themselves and not have to like have this pressure of being like the perfect dog or and Michelle, it sounds like with you really want your dogs to live a happy and healthy life and have a purpose as a part of your family, basically, because it sounds like the dogs are a part of your family. Like you consider them family. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and the thing is, these dogs can't just stay in the backyard because they're not even those type of dogs. Like, we have one dog that we literally can't have in the backyard because she would jump
Mm-hmm.
and so that's why I think if there's some training involved where I could get her to the point of like I could take her on walks and I won't feel so shitty leaving her in the house all day, especially once I go back to work.
Okay. So let me ask you this. When you guys first got your first dog, did you guys discuss the responsibilities that each of you would have to taking care of the dog?
No. It was very fast, and it was one of those where we didn't even think about it. I've never had my own dog, so I think that might have been something that got in the way of me like thinking rationally.
Okay.
Like I've never, I honestly didn't even know that dog shelters existed until I met Michael.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought everybody like bought their dog, which I know, and he's laughing at me, but like I mean I've never even had the possibility of owning a dog because of family things. So
Okay.
I could take blame and not even fully understanding what it takes to bring in a dog, let alone in a shelter dog. So I can see that's where I made the first mistake of not being educated. But now I guess we're at the point where we've made the choices that we made, and I don't know where to go from here. Like,
Okay.
I'm not going to get rid of the dogs, but I would like to have a solution.
Right. It's like some sort of agreement to maybe share the responsibilities.
Yes.
Without you having to prompt.
Yeah.
Okay. So is this something that, Michael, you're okay with? Maybe seeking a different solution to where you both meet in the middle and share the responsibilities for the dogs?
Again, I'm okay with doing whatever needs to get done, but I don't see what the problem is with prompting.
Okay. So what is it that you guys think would, let's think of something else that you haven't already tried, because the only thing you've tried so far is the prompting, which is great. At least you've tried something. right? You didn't leave the situation just you didn't just leave it, right? So that's already something. You've already attempted to do something that's good. So the only thing it didn't work, which is fine. Sometimes things just don't work, and now we can just move to something else. So what is something that you guys feel?
There's.
So let's try to think of something that you haven't already tried, where you can both meet in the middle to maybe split the responsibilities.
Well, we could work on maybe collaborating on these needs.
Okay.
If Michelle doesn't like prompting and it's hard for me to remember, maybe, if we do things together,
Okay.
it'd be a lot easier.
That sounds like a pretty good plan.
So what does that look like? Like, I understand the collaboration part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a visual learner. Like, I need examples. I can't have none of this like crap of like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say crap, but
It's okay. It's okay.
to leave it up to chance, because that's basically what prompting is for me, right?
Okay.
Like, if like, oh yeah, you just have to prompt me, and when I prompt him, sometimes it gets done and sometimes it doesn't, and then sometimes I just get tired of it because it always has to come from me. So I feel like I need like a specific thing of what this is gonna look like collaborating.
Okay. So you're a visual person.
Yes.
What's the type of visual that works for you?
Well, I know, don't laugh at me, but I feel like he's gonna laugh at me, but he knows I write everything down.
Okay.
Literally, like, even though I know this might sound ridiculous, but even though I know I have to pick up poops every day,
You write it down?
the routine, it's written down. Yes, like.
That's fine. I mean, there's just some people that just function like that, and that's perfectly fine. And that's the way that you function, and if it works for you, then keep doing that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So you're saying that you want to write it down. So it sounds like some sort of like scheduling.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know because we're supposed to be collaborating on this, so I'm not sure.
Are you okay with that, Michael? Are you okay with scheduling, writing down when you're going to collaborate?
I think she should take the lead on the dogs, and I think that's perfectly fine.
What do you mean I should take the lead on the dogs?
Well, I think that if you want certain things done, you need to take the lead on it. And so, if you need to write certain things down to collaborate and do them together, then I think you should do that.
But you just said collaborate, and do you understand that collaborate and you taking the lead and you writing things down is not the same as collaborating? It's like basically saying,
can't be two chiefs. There should only be one chief. So if you want something done, I think you should write it down, and then we can do it together. I think that's the collaboration of mine. If I remember, I will remind you so that we can do things together. But I think that if you just hanging out on one person like you do to me, that's not a solution. That's a recipe for failure. I think that if you want to write things down, that works. If I remember, I think that works too.
what if we have like a calendar, either on the fridge or online, that we both share and we both are responsible for looking at? That way, I know that you've seen it or you're looking at it, and I know that I'm looking at it. So then I don't feel.
Sure, who fills out the calendar?
Together.
So who's gonna set up us filling out the calendar together?
I will set up the